Welcome to your WTF reading, your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday reading. What? Yeah, we're at the end of Mercury retrograde. Communication for me has been what the heck. So let's see how this WTF reading is going to go for August 28th, 29th, and 30th. So first things first, if you've been feeling the same thing too, where like your mind is knowing exactly how things are going, but the mouth is not, this is the time to really almost slow it down, because remember that the Mercury retrograde is about slowing things down and not speeding fast. So a lot of things are going to come pretty fast, so really take your time and stop being frustrated. That could be a message for myself as well, but take your time and not be frustrated. I'm also getting that there might be an abundance of road work that's going to, what do they say, test your patience. There's also somebody in a white car that is going to turn right into you, but there's a red car there, or you have a red car. Just be careful and mindful with that whole thing. Because they're just simply saying it's if you're one of those doze off people who they're driving and you're just taking the same path and everything else, this might be also another time to just take another detour, because there's other things that they're trying to show you, other things they're trying to show you in life, that when sometimes you already know there's going to be some type of conflict, that you can change your plans, you can divert it, you can change things. You don't have to keep going to the same routine all the time just because you're comfortable with it, because there could be something way better on that detour. There could be something that they want to show you. That could be the whole signs for that. I'm also getting the number 87 and a pile of dirt. It could be small dirt, big pile of dirt, hill, I don't know. Exactly what I was saying. Things are accelerating and moving fast, but you have been in a waiting game to celebrate things. You already know this has been a time for you to want to celebrate it. So between this WTF, you're going to start seeing that you have closed out some cycles and you're starting to get the results. I closed this chapter out, and this could be a court case, this could be anything else, and you're finally getting that notification to celebrate good times. I'm not singing the song really well, but you know what I mean. So, and then when he says, what I say, closing chapters and then starting the beginning, this is the time for you to start beginning. You might feel alone because you've had to cut some other people out of that. You might feel like you can't talk about the things for yourself because you started realizing some people do not deserve your words or your energy, because they're just using it for themselves. Or when you tell them something that new about you, they kind of go, okay, all right. And you can already tell by the energy that they're not really happy about that. Everybody can have their own opinion, but guess what? It's your motherfucking life. It's your journey. They weren't born at the same time, same day as you, so their path is not the same damn thing. You have to remember that. Even your own children. I feel like I have to tell people like this, is that if you're fixing to tell your children the same thing that you did, I did it this way, and they find a more enlightening way, I want you to listen to it. Listen to them, see exactly what they're trying to say, because it may have worked with their brain better or their system better than what you were saying for your own self. So be better with observing how other people do things, because your way is not always your way. Let's see what else here. Yeah, a lot of you are wanting to connect more with your journey and your path, but with your path there, you're not really connecting with your higher self. So with the crown chakra in reverse, and this is in reverse, saying that you're not really bringing your own higher self with you or your spirit guide with you. You're not doing anything. You're just kind of really just walking around in your meat suit, just not doing shit. You're feeling lost and stuff, and I got this. Yet all of you are connected. It's all connected. Source, everything is all connected. So you better think on that shit, because I'm telling you that if you don't express gratitude for what they already provided you, and that is the things that you already have, the things that already happened to you, all of that, and knowing that you have your own little garden, you have your own thing, and you have a key to another new garden to go to, and they're telling you, you didn't get to that first garden without us, because we're all connected. It's all connected. That's your higher self, it's your spirit guides, it's your heart center, and you have to express gratitude for the things that you already have. Stop going into the whole like, I didn't have this, I don't have that, or I don't da 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 da. There, and be really genuine with it. Some of you guys are just like rattling off some like affirmations that you see, and you really just don't really jive with you. I remember when I first started with affirmations, I was like, they don't sound like me. So why am I going to speak with that? They don't sound like me. So what are you going to do? It feels like it's upcoming weekends, like really these tests that's happening for you. And there's also a pink Stanley Cup, or like, I don't know what it is, kind of rose gold, kind of light pink or something like that. You might see someone with it, you might own somebody with it, but I feel like the heavy metal of it is like, you have realized that you have been really tough exterior with yourself, and you're not allowing things to come in. Like, you're not allowing the ice to melt. This is like metaphor type thing. And they're saying that if you're wanting to have your happiness, your wealth, and your health to be there, you have to tune into you. I'm not telling you this so you can let the whole wide world in, but sometimes those people who are in the world will give you connections to your happiness, your health, and your wealth. Happiness, health, wealth. Did I say that right? Yeah. I'd be forgetting here. So they give you the connections there. So someone can give you that way in there. I'm going to kind of give you a little story there. So I did a delivery for somebody, and I don't know, they found me on Facebook. You would think that's creepy. It is. So, but they were very grateful for the messages I gave to them. And it was a simple, kind message I always say to anybody. But my kindness spread out to them to want to spread to everybody else. So just think about, maybe you need to have a message for someone else, or your act of just gratitude spreads to everybody else, or that person is going to give you theirs kindness. If you're not willing to accept it, you always have your head in the ostrich, like head in the sand, then you're not able to accept all of these different things. So there's also rose quartz is coming up there for you, and some people are needing to eat more fresh fruits and stuff like that. Almost kind of like be very aware of like where you're getting your produce. That's another thing too. I know we've been having a lot of weird recalls there. So last thing I want to start off with is that don't always be in the mind's eye of what things are conflict and difficult. If you're always thinking about these are conflict and difficult, you will never be getting the reward. You will never get the success. You have to balance out those conflicts for yourself. You have to see that you have all the tools for yourself. So if that means that if there is a detour, we talked about this earlier, then you need to sit down and exactly see what is it trying to tell me, or what is it trying to show me, and take that message with you. So in this WTF reading, I really want to let you know this is about reflections and slowing it down, because things are about to get really fucking fast for you. Things are going to start moving in directions there. And this could be moving things out of your way because you were too slow to close those chapters, or this could also be moving things because you asked for that move. You asked for that change. And are you actually prepared for that? Stay grounded, stay hydrated, and love yourself.